Und damit hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Star Wars. Freut mich, dass ihr wieder mit dabei seid. Und ja, wir quatschen natürlich weiter. Und ja, ich würde sagen, wir quatschen jetzt mal noch mit dem anderen Typen dort, der jetzt auch noch hier rumsteht.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I will not have it said that Self-Gefallen refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course. The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others. There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen. I couldn't afford to give you more than a few med packs and a handful of credits. The medical center can barely afford to stay open as it is. But it hardly matters anyway. I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Okay.
I am quite busy maintaining... I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith, except hope that the Republic finds a way to stop their conquest of the entire galaxy. Goodbye.
Wieder eine neue Quest reingeholt. So, wartet mal. Ich glaube, wir gehen mal... Oh, Junge. Warum hast du nichts gelernt?
You there? Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you you might want to hear. Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure. Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a reaction on Taris.
Mhm. Ja, wählen wir das hier aus.
I prefer to think of him as a role model. He started with nothing, and now he's got it all. Credits, power, women. It's the Teresian dream, right? Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away. Davik isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the Rat Ghoul serum to Zax. He runs the Lower City Bounty Office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while. Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him. I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? And be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
Okay.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rat Ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the Lower City Bounty Office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
So, wieder was Neues im Journal. So, wartet mal kurz. So, ich verstehe halt noch nicht so ganz, wie das Ganze hier funktioniert. Aber das finden wir noch raus. Gerade das mit Quests markieren oder so finde ich halt noch ein bisschen, ja, will nicht sagen komisch, aber schon irgendwo. Okay, dann halt eben nicht. Oh.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Quelle Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Wir haben erstmal ein
Anything
paar
I can do
Fragen.
to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know? I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davik's men got there first. I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now. Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. So I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand? Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
Okay.
I heard... Good day.
Okay, da bringt uns überhaupt nichts. Okidoki. Da würde ich sagen, schauen wir mal, was es hier hinten noch so gibt. Weil hier hinten gab es, glaube ich, auch noch mal einen Weg. Hier.
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
Okay, da kommen wir also noch nicht hin. Gut, dann würde ich jetzt vielleicht mal in die andere Region gehen. Können wir auch rennen eigentlich? Nee. Was? Ah, wo war denn das jetzt gleich nochmal mit der scheiß Party? Ah, okay.
What?
Standard Door. Ja, da wollen wir mal noch nicht hin.
Yes, what's on your mind? Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them. I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... Doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't. Yeah, no, it's not what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Ja, jetzt haben wir noch eine Quest dazu gekriegt. Alter, wie kommt denn die noch?
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to Lord says you belong, Slummy?
Oh, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
Come on, fellas. This Slummy ain't worth the bother.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe next time, Slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Okay. So, wo gehen wir zuerst hin? Ich würde sagen, wir gehen mal hier hin, weil das noch eine normale Tür ist. Aber ich glaube, unsere Zeit ist eh gleich schon wieder rum. Na, ein bisschen Zeit haben wir noch.
Shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala monareji. Ching pala niska mule dun ratatigan podranko. The searcha doma wana kondatama. We team and bon rankton.
Ich tippe hier mal fix durch, weil ich würde sagen, wir machen das, oder besser gesagt, reden mit der in der nächsten Folge, in der nächsten Aufnahme vor allen Dingen. Weil, wir jetzt ja auch einfach die Zeit nicht mehr zu haben. Im Großen und Ganzen wird das Game, denke ich, noch ganz interessant. So, ich finde es halt bloß schade, dass wir die Aufgaben nicht irgendwie... Also das können wir jetzt machen, weil wir sind ja am untersten Dings, glaube ich zumindest. Ja. Ah, das ist auch hier, okay. Das ist alles hier, okay, sehr gut. Na gut, dann schauen wir mal, ob wir hier noch irgendwas gelöst kriegen. Aber wie gesagt, das in der nächsten Folge. Und ich würde jetzt auch praktisch schon das Ganze beenden für heute, den ganzen Stream. Ich passe jetzt natürlich noch den Plan ein bisschen an, den Streamplan. Und ja, wir starten ab jetzt immer um 18 Uhr und machen natürlich dann bis 22 Uhr normal unseren Stream. Ja, also nur, dass ihr da Bescheid wisst. Montags bis freitags ab 18 Uhr. Feiertage nicht, Samstag und Sonntag vermutlich auch nicht. Es sei denn, es ist mal irgendwie, ich habe Lust oder so, dann streamen wir auch an den Samstag. Aber ist nicht vorgesehen. Und wie gesagt, ich gucke mal, ob ich morgen schon Dead by Daylight mit reinhole. Oder ob wir da noch ein bisschen warten. Aber ich denke mal, wir werden dann demnächst auch mal YouTube 4. Ach nee, es sind 3. Wir werden dann demnächst, denke ich, auch mal so ein bisschen, ja, wieder Dead by Daylight zocken. Vielleicht haue ich das auch auf YouTube. Mal gucken. Also, bis dahin, macht's gut und ciao.